Try something here. If you know anything about me, this ain't nothing new. We'll get into a little bit later, but what this all means and says, and it's not that important, but hey, I'm having fun. So, I said it once before. Everything's back there, including the kitchen sink. Didn't see that wink. That made me look stupid with sunglasses. Stay tuned. Well, hello there, everybody. This is Cheffen, or Derek, or Fatboy Cheffen, or a number of other many nicknames I go by. But for the purposes of these adventures, this is Cheffen Outside. For those who know me and are watching any of my other channels, you know that I do the outdoors thing time to time. Certainly no aficionado, no professional, but it's just what I love, so therefore I am. And that's how it goes, something like that. But yeah, this is Dab Outdoors, my new outdoors channel. I just want to share with you some of the adventures I've been taking. I'm not sure that I have much knowledge to pass on to you other than maybe some places you've never seen before. I'll show you some of my favorites, some new places I've never been, and maybe a little bit of things in between there. So I think we'll start off here with my first adventure. That's what you're watching here in the background, the B-roll of first adventure on the channel. That is, that being me going out to Nine Eagles State Park by Davis City, Iowa. It's in southern, mid-southern Iowa. It's a very dope park, very luscious as far as the trees go and whatnot. A nice, decent lake on it. I did do some fishing. You will not see that in this video. I did do tons of grilling. You will not see that in this video as well. Just again, consequences of learning how to film myself properly. So what you will see though is my basic setup there, and a little bit of entertainment in between, or a little bit of the what happens, if you will, in between. So if you just saw that there, just rode past the pile of wood that I kept running back to all weekend to go buy wood there. So shout out to that family, whoever that was. But so yeah, enjoy. The park was beautiful. I was mostly there. I had the park mostly to myself. There were a couple of gentlemen out there, Mills Outdoors and Tyler Wood Buschcraft. These gentlemen actually were doing the same thing I was, enjoying the park, doing a little bit of filming. They too have their own channels. Again, that's Mills Outdoors and Tyler Wood Buschcraft. If you have some time, hop over, enjoy their channels, and then hop right back over here for plenty more content to come. I'll probably be posting most of what I've been doing over the last winter. I'm pretty active as far as getting outside. There's nothing better than just being outside. So I hope you folks enjoy what I do have here for you, and look for more and better content to come. Obviously, goes without saying, if you have a chance, an opportunity, if you happen to be searching around the page, you'll see a like, maybe even a subscribe. If you're still here, comment on the setup I got going on here. This is the last of the winter adventures, if you will, the cold weather. I set up my hot tent for all to enjoy, or excuse me, for me to enjoy. That's a weird way to say that. For me to enjoy, stay nice and toasty over the cooler nights here we're experiencing the last few, as spring gets itself started. So thanks again for watching. Hope you're a new subscriber, and welcome to Cheffen Outside. All right, well, we've made it. Nine Eagles State Park. I thought the bathrooms would be open. They said they would be open. They are not open. About 10 is a come and go about 10 miles away from here. Otherwise, there's a Volt toilet, and unfortunately, I guess might get a little use. Boy, I mean, just so far, the view, incredible. Cool thing is, I'm right off a trail, and the lake's down there somewhere, so otherwise it's a real long road to get down there. Otherwise, nothing to brag about, but lovely nonetheless. Site 39. Site 39. I think we'll put her up right here. We brought the hot tent with us, and we'll have one last trip with her this year before we pack her away for the season, huh? Stay tuned. Well, I'll show you a little behind the scenes here. It's my first time really trying to film what the hell I'm doing. So, anyways, let's see here. So the spot isn't huge, and we got a nice big shelter with us today. But I think we got just enough space between these two big ass trees. From what I can tell, I don't see what the industry likes to call widow makers. Ironically, I am married, so don't need that type of pressure, Ricky Bobby. So I think we're actually being pretty solid setting it up just like that, right here between these two trees. So that's what we'll do. Super heavy duty ground tarp. Ooh. It's kind of dirty from the last time. I think so. Ground is super soft. It's good and bad. Busted a few holes in these things, so I got these little cheapo grommet replacers. Maybe y'all can see these, huh? See these little bad boys? You just flip them or clamp them together, stamp them together, come on a little tab. So, gonna use these. Here we go. Okay, that's in. We'll see how well that works. We got our ground sheet set up. Let's bust out that shelter. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Woo. The clam, C890, I believe. 7-man insulated ice fishing shelter that I have converted into a hot tent. So I mean, still works as an ice fishing shelter, confirmed. But Steve Wills, I can't remember, Steve Wiles, Canadian fella, I seen him modify an ice fishing shelter to make it a hot tent to camp, and blew my mind. Took me about a year to understand it and pull it off, and when I did, holy shit. It's been a game changer as far as winter camping and camping goes in general. So, here we are. Just a table. Little carpet, little floorboard. In here I have the a welder's blanket and two tooth welder blankets basically that I use to protect the tent and the floor while using my wood fire stove. So we'll show those later. And up there for now. And this behemoth here, I mean, holy smokes, look at it. It's nothing yet. This is in its tamed position. This is basically useless. It does help, but it's almost not worth the hassle trying to use it. The trick is I gotta find out where I put the stove jack in and decide exactly how I want to set it up. Actually, that's a really good question. Yeah, I think we'll go right here. We'll have an opening to get in here and the stove here. I don't want to put the stove, oh God, it's so hard. I think I'll put the bed up here because if it does rain and I have the tarp, I'll probably have this section of it covered more. And if there's any rain and water that drips down, it'll be on this side and it'll go out this way. Fingers crossed. So I'll put the stove down here, sleep on this side. Let's make it happen. Find that stove jack. Of course, it's over there. So let's fold this down. There's a rotator. Yeah. And we start. That's one side. So close. He's a beast. Okay. Nearly there. Okay. We have a shelter. I believe it's supposed to be 12 by 13 or something of that nature. 12 by 13, 12, 13 by 13. Put the stove jack from the inside. If it isn't clear, hand stitch. I thought Flex Seal would be a good option for water leakage and whatnot. It just peels and looks stupid, so lesson learned there. I'm gonna ignore the Flex Seal. Shut off the Dell Power, so you got me this stove jack actually. We'll roll a bag Velcro it and get a little something in there, huh? So let's work on that. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, that seems to be holding steady there, so that's good. Ta-da! This bad boy right here. Let me put my gloves on. These wood stoves can be a bit sharp on the edges. Cut myself several times. This is a Danchel, D-A-N-C-H-E-L outdoor wood stove. Let's see here. Let's see that. Little glass window on it. Put the legs out there and the thing in it. Of course, what's pretty cool about it, everything. This is stainless steel, by the way, so it's pretty damn heavy. But everything does fit down in here, save for this little piece that I bought to help me with my stove jack. So. Removable, the whole top plate up. I still got my little bottom plate here. My fire sits on. This is an ash collector tray at the bottom. I really like this feature. It's a bit of a bitch to get this in and out though when it's hot because of the warping. This is a little bit different design as far as how this goes. A lot of stoves normally have a hole in the top somewhere here, versus mine is a slot in the back of the stove that this rests down in, you know, with pressure it'll sit, and then I put the pipes on. So I needed a chair. It's killing my back. Let's see here. Every big piece got a little piece here. So all the big on the bottom. Yeah. Easy peasy. It's always so simple. Alright, well, preliminary round. Pretty much set up. Ignore the chair there, it's just there. Stove ready to go. Chair, food for later. We set. Got more than enough wood. It's so warm. It's 50 degrees. I'm really going to just need this for hanging out in here at night. So, kind of the good thing. But some overpriced, super fast burning wood. But it's great for this thing. It's perfectly cut for the stuff. So, and got a little light up here. Put a little string light up later on. Maybe we'll show that to you. Otherwise, for now, it's time. We're settling in. I went and got some firewood. We're settling in though. Get this fire going. Get some lunch / early dinner. Make things happen. Stay tuned. Well, a successful first day. Hot tinting at Old Nine Eagles. You missed the delicious dinner I had. I had both a couple of chicken legs and a little top sirloin or whatever, some beef, whatever, wrapped in bacon, whatever. Basically, deliciousness and a salad. So, nice little dinner. Had a dope little fire going. A few tasty brews. So now it's just me and this fire, my starlights. Well, good morning. I had to say at work last night, I built this little tarp. I put this tarp up over the tent on the majority of most of which I would be sleeping, and it fucking worked. It kept me dry. It did get a little bit. It was raining really heavy, so a little bit did get in the tent, but it's all on the floor. All came in through here, basically. Whatever water flowed down in here came up through underneath the tent and got in here a little bit. But it was all on the floor and past me and to where the stove was, so everything worked out. I've been using tires for a little while. I'm not one for knots and all that type of jazz, but I have been enjoying setting them up with much greater ease every time. And this was probably one of the most challenging setups, trying to do it all by myself, but once I understood what I needed, I got it done. And this creates a cool little awning too. I mean, not really useful since it's going to stop raining here on out. But this has definitely got me inspired for the rest of the year for dealing with rain, or not. so I think that's gonna be cool. And of course, that's where my bed is. All my shit out. Just a little water back here in the corner by the stove, and then some back down over there too. So really worked out. Well, that's breakfast time. It's breakfast time. It is breakfast time. Is that what I mean to say? Yes, it is breakfast time. I'm gonna wipe my shoes. There's some more light in here now. There we go. So yeah, breakfast time, and we'll catch you soon enough, or catch back up when we're cooking. A little bacon to get it started. Got the eggs and coffee about ready to get that cracking too. Just one egg. Just one. That ought to do me right. Plus the bacon, of course. Just at the end of summer, or is it technically spring now? I think, yes, it's spring. Technically, we just started spring, so the everything's just melted. Very much has grown. So I'm really just learning how to use this camera seriously for recording. So I'm sorry if everything's terrible. That's interesting. What a barrier. How shall I ever? Needs to keep doing that. See, that was right now. I'm fishing all the way down there. That dog down there. I don't know if y'all can see that very well or not. Beautiful day. I didn't catch anything, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that really. Tons of ducks and birds out here, though. There are some way up there, I'm sure. I'm sure y'all can see every single one of those, so I'm not gonna tell you how many there are. I don't know if y'all can see either. There's a trail there that wraps the whole lake. I think there's, somehow they managed to get maybe 10 miles of trail, 14 miles of trail around this thing. It's not that big a lake at all. So, okay. What the hell did they think? They should do better. I'll just put in a sign that says you might die if you keep fucking around over here. Well, end of a camping trip. Well, yeah, good trip. Did a little bit of fishing down by the lake. Maybe if you're lucky, I've taken this camera down and Shot a little bit of this trail, maybe a little bit of the lake. I think there was a few shots when I was out fishing yesterday, so let's get a couple things out the way. I love the outdoors. I really have always loved the outdoors, but I haven't ever really gotten into adventuring in the outdoors, if you will, until here in the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years. I do owe it a bit to a couple of buddies, G Mac, Greg Mitchell, and my guy Dale Powers. Both of them got me into fishing. Greg even, they both actually, I don't know if they knew that they both have given me fishing poles. Dale actually bought me and another buddy fishing poles a few years back, just on the fly, a couple of cheapo poles, and we went fishing for the first time together and caught I think we caught a couple of fish. It was kind of a tragic moment. It was terrible. It wasn't a good first outing as far as fishing goes, but we had a good time. So Greg actually gave me a really nice fishing pole one year after actually seeing me struggle with the cheap fishing pole for a long time. So yeah, and once he did that, it really changed the fishing game. And then Dale Powers again took it up another level when the pandemic hit. Went all in. Oh, forgot a steak. Went all in and got real, I would even say, good at fishing, let alone into it. So from there, you know, as the pandemic kind of unfolded, wasn't a whole lot to do, and I really got to being in at the parks and outdoors and fishing. And I've always camped on and off over the years, but we started camping a lot more, and then I just, you know, as things kind of settled out and, you know, things figured out a way, I'm still going hard, if not harder than I was before. So Dale, again, you know, he got on me about being out here and having a good time, and he knows I enjoy it. I thought I should share that, you know, in some way if I could. So got a couple of cameras, and I've had this one, but I got another camera, and hopefully that's a good picture. I don't know. I try to go for the GoPro alternative, if you will, so we'll see what happens. I may have wasted my money, but who knows? You never learn. I try to do some things cheap, some things not. So I'll tell you that hot tin ain't cheap. Yeah, shout out to Tyler Wood Buschcraft and another fellow, Mills Outdoors, Get Out and Live. These two gentlemen, I seen them scooting around the park here yesterday when I was out fishing, and then when I came back, they're actually down in the camp loop that I was at, and you know, noticing my massive shelter here with the chimney out of it, and they, you know, gave me a shout, and I invited them on down to come take a look, and they, you know, we just exchanged a couple of nice words, and they filmed a little bit of the tent there, I think. I don't know. I guess they may not have. I'm not sure. So it'd be incredible someday. I could be on YouTube outdoors before I even have my own YouTube channel. Outdoors Out channel though. So outdoor channel. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. So tell them I've been camping at that's what I've been doing the last year, is camping at least once a month, which obviously isn't a ton, but once a month where I can, somewhere in state, and I hit every except for 2 places. I believe every place was a state park except for there's our campground over by Charles City. That's my favorite place to camp. Just, it's a nice, easy little pull-up spot. So, and I think I stayed at a county park as well the last time out. So, yeah, shout out to those gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully you'll see me. I'll see you. You know, otherwise, go check out the channels. So, let's see here. You actually didn't get to see me break it down. I thought I could show you that, and I almost wish I had a better camera, because I broke this tent down and unstaked it and got it in the bag in record time. I was in it just hanging out for the last few minutes, and it started raining, so I had to, it's not waterproof, I may have mentioned that before, so I had to immediately bust that bad boy down and get it in the bag and get it in the car. So that really wrapped everything up really quickly. I think that's about it. Nine Eagles State Park, dope park. It's so lusciously covered with trees. A huge camp. Sure, in the summertime, the canopy here is just great, excellent shade. interesting little spot that I picked here as well. So I'm right on the edge of the trail, looking off into the forest. So that's really dope. Yeah. So hopefully this is a start to what could be many more adventures. But I will be getting more into some primitive camping, some backpacking as well. I've got a pack, if you will, an outer frame hiking backpack. So look forward to that. I look forward to that. So if you watched, if you're here at the end, if you enjoyed any of this, thanks. Oh yeah, that's an interesting thing. I haven't picked a name yet, so by the time I have this particular channel or this video up, I don't even know what the channel will be named. Maybe it's Cheffen Outside or Outside Cheffen, you know, just to be clever, just to really mix that up for you guys there, to explore all the possible options that could possibly be. But who knows what I'll name it, and I hope it's something cool and spectacular, and you know, whatever. So thanks for watching, all that good shit. Better hurry up before it rains again and get out of here. Take it easy, y'all. Deuces.